The Art of Adventure. This is 5 Minute Friday, and in this episode, I'm going to tell you 5 business lessons that I've learned from my toddler. And it's amazing how much overlap there is between parenting and coaching. And half the time I'm coaching high performers and entrepreneurs and thought leaders, and then the other part of my day I'm dealing with a 2-year-old. And I think both of them help me be better at the other one. So here's 5 lessons that I've learned from my toddlers that you can use for your business. Number 1, when you are trying something really hard and you just can't get it, or if you've failed, make sure you feel all of your emotions. Make sure you let yourself process through that feeling of frustration or anger or disappointment or whatever it is. You know, my toddler is going to throw something and say, I can't do it. And he's going to scream and throw a little mini tantrum, and then he's going to feel better. And then he's going to come back and try again. And this is so important. The most successful people, right? They are prolific creators. And if you're stuck on the sidelines because you're feeling crappy, because you haven't let yourself feel all the emotions and then get over it, then you're going to be way behind. Number 2, I see my toddler give up right when he is about to get the puzzle piece in, and it's just like a half a centimeter off, and he gives up and he says, I can't do it. Oftentimes we are so close to success and we just can't quite see how to get there. But sometimes it can take just taking a breather, taking a little break, and coming at it from a different angle. It's also a great time for number 3, asking for help. For toddlers, it's totally normal to be a beginner. And for all of us, if we're doing something that we're not an expert in, it's going to feel like a beginner, but we don't like to feel like beginners. So it's harder. A lot of people find it gets harder to ask for help after you've already had some success or you're an adult already. But it's super crucial if you can get some coaching, if you can get some outside perspective, if you can get some emotional support, then you can go back to working on that hard problem that's giving you that frustration. Okay, number 4 is manage your energy well. You've probably seen some screaming kid right in the middle of the afternoon. That's because it's about nap time. And when we start getting tired, or, you know, if they haven't had enough water or they're just a little bit hungry, then their physical energy dips and they can't deal with challenges as well, these toddlers. But that's the same for us. You know, if you've gotten a bad night's sleep or any number of these things, you know, you haven't been out in the sunshine, or you haven't had a hug, or you haven't socialized in a few days, all of these things can impact your energy. And if you don't have a full cup, then all of a sudden problems are going to be way harder, or you're going to overreact or take something the wrong way. So it's super crucial that you manage your internal state, you manage your physical body and your energy levels as an entrepreneur. You know, and this is going to help you think clearly, but it's also going to help you be more creative and friendly and negotiate better, and people will like you more. So many things that are crucial to success come from managing the biological entity, which is your body. And number 5 is kind of a fun one that my toddler has just discovered, which is the power of reciprocity. Yes, he started bringing gifts. I have a present for you. What do you have for me? Or, you know, he's just looking for some hugs or connection. You know, here's a bonus, presents. If he's trying to get my attention and I just pay attention to him or listen just for a moment, that solves pretty much everything. So that's number 6. There's a bonus. But number 5 is the power of reciprocity. So whether this is giving a gift, you've seen the people in the airport, they give you a book and then they ask you for a donation. If you can figure out how to continue to lead with generosity, how to continue to be a giver, in the words of Adam Grant, then people will be programmed to want to help you. This power of reciprocity is amazing. So don't forget to lead with generosity. Okay, and I'll give you one more bonus one. Number 7, when you get something, when you figure something out, when you have a win, when there's some success you've achieved, don't forget to celebrate. You might surprise yourself. You might be like, oh my God, I actually did it. I've been trying for so long and I finally figured this thing out, or I finally made the sale, or I finally sold the business, or whatever you did. And then if you ask yourself what's next, or if you move on too fast, then you don't get a chance to integrate that into your identity, into your psyche. So don't forget to celebrate. don't forget to high five and dance around and really cherish the success and feel the joy that you feel when you get something right, when you figure it out. All right, that's the end of this episode. Don't forget to go out there and be adventurous.